Hi PT2 students, it's Miss Watwan and this is the material for our class. Okay, Monday 23rd of March 2020. Okay, we're going to continue our lesson in Unit 6, the grammar parts, and we use the student book page 53 and the workbook page 48. Okay, so the grammar this time is about zero conditional. Okay, these are some points of zero conditional. Okay, the first, this conditional is used when the result or consequence of a condition will always happen. The second point is we use zero conditional to talk about scientific fact or general truth, habitual activity, and give instructions with imperative in main clause. Next, zero conditional consists of if clause and main clause. And we use present simple in zero conditional. Okay, now these are the example. The first one, the example of scientific fact or general truth. So this is general truth related to scientific fact. Okay, this is the example. You can pay attention here. We have if clause, use present simple, and main clause, use present simple too. And these clauses are separated by comma in the middle. Okay, example number 1, if you freeze water, it turns into ice. Okay, the green one is the verb, present simple verb. Okay, if you freeze water, the subject is you and then the verb is freeze. It turns into ice. You can see the S here, the red one. Why we use S in this verb? Because the subject is it. Remember, in present simple, I, you, we, they don't like S, while he, she, it likes S, right? Next, number 2. If we heat water at 100 degrees, it boils. Same. The second if clause use we as the subject, so the verb doesn't use s. Okay, and the main clause is it, and the verb use s, boils, because the subject is it. Okay, don't forget to use comma in the middle, yeah. Next is the example of general truth, because not all general truth related to scientific fact. Here, the rule is still the same. We have if clause, use present simple, main clause, use present simple separated by comma. Okay, the first example, if people eat too much, they get fat. Okay, do you see s here? Do you see verb with s here? No, right? Because all the subject is plural. Okay, people is plural and they is plural too, because this they is the pronoun of people here. Okay, so we don't use s. Next is if snakes are scared, they bite. Okay, this time we use are or be as the linking verb. Okay, if snakes are scared, they bite. Okay, next, habitual activity. Here, the first example, if I sleep late, I'm sleepy at school. The second example, if I'm late for dinner, they start eating without me. Okay, the third example, if I'm late for dinner, she starts eating without me. So actually, the second and the third examples are similar, but for the first example, the subject in the main clause is they. So the verb we use without s, okay? While in the third example, the subject in the main clause is she, so we use s for the verb, okay? I hope you can see the difference through these clauses, okay? Example here. When the if clause comes after the main clause, we don't use comma. Okay, before the previous example, we use comma because the if clause comes before the main clause, and this time the if clause comes after the main clause, so the main clause is the first. Here, see, the main clause is first, and the if clause after the main clause, and no comma between them. Okay? Example, the babies cry if they are hungry. The babies cry if they are hungry. Okay? Remember to use is, are for the present simple, right? Okay. Next is ice melts if we heat it. Here, for the second example, ice is the subject. It's singular. So we use s for the verb. Okay? While in the if clause, because the subject is we don't need s for the verb. Okay? Next, you get purple if you mix red and blue. Okay? You get purple if you mix red and blue. This is for the example if the if clause is behind, or the if clause comes after the main clause. Okay? We don't use comma for this conditional. Okay, now it's time for the assignment. Please do the student book page 53 parts explore 1 and 2 and exploit 1 and 2. Okay, because on the page of 53 we have another grammar. You only need to do the zero conditional parts, yeah. And the workbook, still student book, page 105, grammar builder 6 part 7. So grammar builder unit 6 part 7 only, yeah, only one part for the grammar builder. Next is the workbook, page 48, part 1 and the challenge. So actually for the workbook, you only need to do 2 parts, the first part and the challenge part. Okay? So that's all. Have a nice day, guys.